So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Harder keeps the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm manic dream at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Harder keeps the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby, ooh. Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do that instead. I keep screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby.
This is too smooth. I honestly didn't even really want to say anything on this, but that's what the people want. That's what I came here for. So we're gonna get into it. I like my coffee black, white too. Don't turn this to no controversy. It's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off it times two. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly right. I'm the voice of your prototype. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? It's too cool. Get the drop tops out. Summertime and then why? It fits right. Bottles over here. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? I'm talking 6 a.m. tea times. 18 with the mayor talking land banks. I waited for it, gotta get mine. Snag a seat up at the table if my man can't. Heading to a meeting, we're familiar with no briefcase. Just my mind in a free state. I got a plan through a vision, but it takes time. I'ma make mine. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? Yeah. You know the drill by now. Summertime and then why? Get everything together, get the squad together, get the gang together. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? Started in the back office, now I run the front. Call the shots, make the deals, know the deal, know what's up. Too much for the books, and I put it in a tuck. Too much for the tuck, and I give it to my love. Make $1 million, man, $1 million.
What's up, YouTube? Y'all come on in.
Now it's JetBlue miles, Rolex dials, frowns turn to smiles.
Need y'all to like the video. I need y'all to share the video. I need y'all to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And then finally, I need you to subscribe to the channel, y'all. Until next year, summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? Be gone. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook land? It's your boy JD, aka Mr. December, and we back with another video to remember. Y'all listen. We're here on a Sunday. Not our usual night, but we're trying to catch up. We're trying to do some things. So I need y'all to like the video. Secondly, I need y'all to share the video. Because if you get value out of it, I promise you somebody else will too. Then I need you to make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I promise you, you'll love the channel. We got some good content over here. Listen, I want to give a couple of shout outs. First of all, let me give a shout out to my lovely wife, Gabrielle White Caudle, in the building. Thank you so much for joining us. And we have somebody in studio. I've got a special guest in studio tonight, and my special guest wanted to say hello. Shout out to my boy, the Fishing Spot Reviewer. Yeah, turning up on a Sunday, man. Turning up on a Sunday. I wasn't able to be with y'all on this week, but we're doubling back. We're here today, and we're going to be back on Tuesday, and we're going to be back some other days following that. So, y'all come on and let's talk about this. But before I do that, I have a special guest in the studio with me right now. She's not going to be here long, but I have a special guest, and she wants to say hello to the people. Come here, my special guest. Say hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
Aliyah.
And who am I?
Daddy.
And who am I to you?
Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted to come say hi, y'all. My little girl. She's going to be starting a YouTube channel up soon. Really soon, right? We've already got a little bit of content recorded for her. So, yeah.
When's my birthday?
Yeah, she would own my wallet 24/7, give her everything. You see what Fishing Spot said? He said he would spoil you and buy you anything you want. She likes you already, Fishing Spot, but she wanted to come and say hello to the people. So say hello to the people.
Hello.
All right, darling. Thank you so much for joining me. Run along.
Okay.
All right. All right, everybody. Y'all are looking at the title. You're looking at the thumbnail. And we're going to be talking about this Shanquella Robinson story. And y'all, this escalated really fast. Really fast. It's more things coming out day by day. First of all, let me say my utmost condolences to the family of this young lady. Her parents have been doing interviews, and it's tragic anytime you lose a loved one, right? But to lose a loved one in this manner is, I can't even imagine. But prayers go out to the family of Shanquella Robinson, and we're going to do our best to be as respectful to her and the family as well. It is my understanding that the young lady was funeralized on yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So please remember to keep this family in your prayers. So, what happened? What happened to Shanquella Robinson? Who is Shanquella Robinson? Well, she was a young entrepreneur, right? And she went on a trip uh, with some so-called friends. And from my understanding, Shanquella kind of had it going on a little bit. Business popping, successful young entrepreneur, right? But the thing of it is, y'all, she had some struggle people with her. She had some struggle people with her on this trip that she went to. And y'all, it came out, and her father confirmed that, y'all, watch this, she paid for the whole trip. Paid for the whole trip, everybody that was there, right? Everybody that was there, she paid for. And now it's coming out even more that it was all a setup. All a setup. And my question is, why? Shout out to the beautiful live. Thank you so much for joining us, man. I don't understand what the issue is. And again, things are coming out more day by day. But I want to start this out by saying, y'all, when you get to a certain level in your life, certain people don't need access to you anymore. And one big problem that we have in this community is the fact that people will try to hold you accountable in the wrong way by saying, "Oh, you got successful, and now you're not real anymore. You don't hang out with us anymore. You changed, or you're acting funny, or anything to that nature, right?" And let's just be honest. For some people like Shanquilla, that's young, and probably a very good person, probably a loving person, a giving person. People like that often tend to want to, how do I say this? Tend to want to be a people pleaser. And I'm not saying this about her in a negative way, right? But if you come from a community to where it's not a lot of success around you, people can and will make you feel guilty for your success, right? And then if you don't meet their demands, or if you don't give them money or do what they think you should do, then it's a problem. And then what happens after that? That's where the hate comes in. That's where the malice comes in, you know? That's where the setups come in. I need to let everybody know, once you reach certain levels, you are going to be dealing with different kind of devils. I'm talking good. I'm talking better than y'all putting in the comments tonight. Once you reach certain levels, you are going to deal with different devils, right? People that you thought were your friends before you became successful, when you become successful, they are no longer your friends. Because a lot of people are thinking, oh, why isn't it me? Why can't I be the one that's successful? Why can't I be the one that's in the limelight? Why can't I be the one that's making the money? Y'all, is that crabs in the barrel mentality. And before y'all even ask, I am not going to play the clip. Not going to play the clip. I know y'all have already seen it, and plus it's really, really graphic, and YouTube be tripping sometimes, all the time. So I'm not going to play the video. But what I am going to do is talk about this situation from a little bit of a different perspective, because I think that this is an opportunity to try to help our people and try to at least get the message out. Let me tell y'all a story. True story. Y'all, I had a friend a couple years ago, right? He moved. He came from the same neighborhood that we came from, but when we got older, he became extremely successful. Good dude, family, making good money, all of that. And he moved to a house where it was a gated community. And he told me to come by. He said, JD, I want you to come by the house, man. I want you to come out and hang out with the family or whatever, man, for a little bit. And it was a couple days later, and I told him, when I would come. But the thing of it is, when I got to the gated community where his house was, y'all, I got there and you had to punch in the person's phone number in order to get access to the security guard, right? So I started punching in his number and the gate wasn't working. It did not come on, right? And the security guard came on and he said, well, who are you trying to reach? And I told him the name of my friend I was trying to reach. And he said, oh, that's not the right number to get in the gate. That's not his phone number. I'm like, what? I thought this was, we just talked the other day. I thought this was his phone number. No. Let me call him. He got my friend on the phone. And I said, what's up, man? I tried to put your number in. It didn't work. He said, oh, my bad, JD. I forgot to tell you that I changed my number. I changed my number because the people that had access to me back then don't need access to me right now. What am I saying? Y'all, sometimes when you reach another level, as much as we want to take everybody with us, as much as we want to bring our friends up with us, everybody is not meant to go with you to where you're supposed to be going. And sometimes it hurts, but that's just the way it is. And people can say that you're not being real. People can say that you're being phony. People can say anything that they want. But at the end of the day, you have to protect you, your family, and your assets, right? Because the most dangerous person in the world that you can deal with is a person that has absolutely nothing to lose. And they'll have you losing all of your stuff, and then you'll be right back with them looking crazy. Then what? Then what you gonna do? Y'all, success it's not a thing that's easy to come by, right? Shout out to the beautiful lie. They say MC Hammer nearly destroyed trying to bring the whole hood up with them. Facts. Allen Iverson, Mike Tyson, Jay Z, Ray Lewis, Muhammad Ali, Kevin Hart, Joe Frazier, same story. Yo, you gotta let them go. You got to. Now, I'm not saying that you can't help some people out. Some of your family, your mother, your grandparents, sister, brother, whatever. But it's only to a certain extent, though. You can't be just out here handing out money and trying to bring people with you, because people do not know how to act. And when they're in the background watching you, that's when jealousy comes up. That's what it comes up. And that's what it comes down to. And that's what uh, tragically happened to this young lady. So, y'all, it's a couple of things that I want to share with you. And first of all, a message to modern women. Y'all, you cannot go anywhere and do any and everything you want to do. You can't go out of the country and do whatever you want to do. You can't go across town and do whatever you want to do. There are consequences for your actions. Let me say it again. There are consequences for your actions. And then when you decide to act in such a manner, when you decide to put yourself out there in such a manner, it irks me when people start to get the pouty face or start crying and go, oh, the woe is me story. Oh, I made a bad decision. Oh, woe is me. I deserve to be, I don't deserve to be punished. Yes, you do. Because we're not playing this young and dumb thing anymore. We're not playing it, right? She was 25. I don't know how old the rest of the people that were there with her, right? But young and dumb is not anything above 21. Let me say that again. If you're a 21 and older, that's not young and dumb. You're an adult. If you're 20 and younger, okay, you might be able to get that pass. Okay? Because even the law has something called a youthful offender. You know, if you're 20 years or younger and it's your first offense or whatever, right? But once you pass 2021, you are absolutely uh fully responsible and accountable for what you do. Right? Now, y'all have seen the video. Y'all saw it, right? Here's another problem that I have, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people say a lot of people have said some of the same things when it comes to this. These people that were standing around recording, what did they think was going to happen? What did they think was going to happen? They beat this young lady until she was deleted. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. They attacked this young girl until she was deleted. Right? Somebody in the video said, aren't you going to fight back? And she could be heard saying, no, I'm not. People who are supposed to be your friends are supposed to protect you. People that are supposed to be your friends are supposed to have your back no matter what. And she paid for the trip. She paid for these scoundrels. She paid for these losers. She paid for these scavengers. Oh, yeah, I said it. Your boy's going in tonight. She paid for it, and nobody came to her rescue. Not one person. Not one person. Somebody said, I still don't know the whole story. It's a lot of stuff coming out. But what I want to do right now is I'm going to share my screen. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I'm going to share my screen tonight. And there's a couple of things that I want to play for y'all, and we're going to talk about. We're going to share our screen. Now, the first thing that I want to play is these phony people that were so-called, right? So-called Shanquella's friends. O'Shea Duke Jackson, shout out to him. He just came out with a video a couple of hours ago. I just saw it. And this is my first time looking at it too. So the title of this video that O'Shea Duke Jackson just came out with, It says Shanquella Robinson was set up by phony friends for this reason. So let me get the video. We're gonna hear. Let me skip forward just a little bit. And I want y'all to let me know if y'all can hear this. I'm not gonna put it up on the screen, but y'all listen.
Laughs, gags, and gossip. Okay, both of those people. Give them a round of applause, Dina. And allegedly, this is some interesting information about Shanquella Robinson, and that is that her particular beatdown, if you will, was inspired by a horrific allegation against her. Now, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to play a sample of that clip from Laugh, Gags, and Gossip YouTube channel, and we're gonna come back and we'll.
All right, y'all listen to this. This is going to get quite interesting. Let's have a listen.
The girl XOXO, she's been staying on top of this story about Shanquella Robinson. People have been sending her DMs and information. So one of her subs sent her a post, and allegedly it was someone replying to Marlo Hampton. Don't know if it's the RHOA Marlo Hampton or another Marlo Hampton, but anyway, they were replying to Marlo Hampton, trying to give an excuse as to why the girls attacked Shanquella. And I want you to take a listen to what they posted, and after you hear it, jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts. In my opinion, regardless as to what they're saying, if any of this is true, if these allegations are true, instead of the girls attacking her, they should have gone to the police. But to be honest, I just feel like it's somebody else in their camp or one of their friends just trying to put out a different narrative. Because somebody who is close to this situation keeps releasing information, just like they're releasing the videos. So I think they're just trying to make an excuse as to why they attacked her. But anyway, this is what it says. Marlo Hampton used to
let me just stop it right here real quick. The injuries that she had, the vertebrae in the neck, y'all, that's not just a simple fist fight to settle an issue. That's malicious, y'all. Absolutely malicious. Let's keep going.
Celebrities literally just post emojis and send donations as if you know what the fuck happened. Get the fucking facts first. Shanquella set a boy up and got him killed. His cousin is the one who is beating her up in that video. The cousin didn't even know Shanquella had any part in the setup until she confessed while on vacation. That's why Shanquella is not fighting back in the video, because she knows she was guilty. The girl didn't mean to kill her at all. Yeah, I don't know about this.
All right, so here's what happens when something like this.
That sounds pretty sketchy to me.
Something like this occurs. I've heard many stories about Shanquella Robinson. One of them was that she was trying to get with somebody's man. I heard that she was being attacked by a transgender. I found out that is not the case. And then
lie detector test proves that was a lie.
Also, now you're hearing that the person that was hitting Shanquella, her cousin had passed away. And so Shanquella was a part of that person being set up. All right. So I don't know what to say, because people are very offended by, tragic things. And obviously people are saying justice for Shanquella. But then obviously I think it comes to the point where why is that person so angry with her to the point that they need to put their hands on them? What is it that they felt that she did? And again, these are just allegations. I don't know. But what I will say is looking at Shanquella Robinson's page on Instagram and looking at her on TikTok, she seemed to hang around what I would consider an urban crowd, right? What does that mean? Not so unfamiliar with Pookie and Ray Ray culture, right? In other words, very familiar with Pookie and Ray Ray culture. Okay, Pookie and Ray Ray culture means that typically you can be hanging around with Pookishas, what is referring to as the hood, RATSs.
The hood rats is what he said. Now, y'all, what did I just say? You cannot be successful in hanging around trash culture. Again, you cannot be successful in hanging around trash culture. Exhibit A, Nipsey Hussle. Exhibit B, Young Dolph. Doe B, Mo 3. And most recently, tragically, Takeoff. Why is it that we feel like we have to support garbage? I don't understand. Y'all, Jay-Z, when he got on, he got away from all of this. Let's keep going and see what O'Shea has to say.
And thugs. Okay? Here's what I want to tell everybody listening to the sound of my voice. I'm from a rough place. In Southern California, I lived in Compton. And when I was in Sacramento, I lived in Del Paso Heights. You need to really remove yourself from the drama of the streets. And I want to sound like a pastor right now. While the blood is running warm in your veins, I want you to take the opportunity right now to understand that there is nothing but death. Those of you who are out here, you young ladies out here, think that it's cool to emulate Pookisha culture. You brothers think it's cool to emulate Pookie culture. Like, look what's going on with Blueface. A lot of you young women, even some of the way that some of you ladies wear your hair, okay, and with some of the bangs.
And listen, y'all, this is the problem. This is the problem. Stop telling people what they like. Okay? Stop telling. Listen, we talk about a lot of things over here in love and relationships, dating, marriage, all of that is as part of it. If men keep saying we don't like the colored hair, then why in the world do you keep doing it? You cannot tell men what it is that they want. Same way you cannot tell people that this trash culture is something to be a part of, something to be glorified when it's not. Yo, we got a heavy hitter in the building. Shout out to the lead attorney, the best YouTuber in these spaces like these. I've learned a lot from him. Shout out to you, lead attorney. I can't wait to see you a little bit later. But yeah, this trash culture, all of this are things that once you get to a certain level, you just don't need to deal with it, y'all. It doesn't make you fake. It doesn't make you phony. It doesn't make you somebody less than. What it is, it makes you smart. Makes you smart. Absolutely, Fisher Spot. This was somebody's daughter. Y'all see it? Think about this lady's parents. Their daughter go on vacation and never make it back. And then the lies. Oh, it was alcohol poisoning. Come on, man. Let's keep going to see what O'Shea is saying.
And when you look at Shanquella, you can look at the way that she wears her hair, and you can see that definitely, this is she has the urban look, the tattoos, some of the pictures there, and that lifestyle, those people, when you have a certain look and you hang around a certain kind of group, those people tend not to be very nice people, even if you are not. Now, you have assholes in the professional sector. The business sector can be as ruthless, but it typically doesn't revolve or end in your life.
Yeah, you don't. If you're dealing with buttholes in the professional sector or whatever, you usually don't have to worry about getting deleted, right? Y'all remember the movie Friday, right? When Pops was telling Craig to put the gun down, you live to fight another day. But what this was a senseless act that this young lady did not deserve. And I think that a lot of the people involved now are just really trying to save face, right? And that's usually what people do. They try to back out and try to save face.
Being taken away. So you better be careful who you're marketing yourself to, men and women alike. And once you get into the culture of the urban environment, you also drop in certain levels for IQ points, because these people don't believe that they have anything to live for. That's the thing. So the woman who felt like
what did I say? People who have nothing to lose. Dangerous people.
Need to avenge my friend's death or whatever. The person's too stupid to realize that, number one, you're being recorded and you have something to lose, even if she doesn't pass away, even if the allegations against her were true, and for you to take it into your own hands, you're not the police, right? You're still going to go to jail. But that's what happens, though. That's what happens. People can't process things that don't have nothing to live for. Pookie.
Y'all, here's another thing, too, that I want to point out. Y'all, the fact that I feel like, or I think rather, that the people who were standing around recording, all of them were a part of setting her up. All of them. I think that they knew prior to even leaving for the trip what they were going to do. Y'all, that's why it's important to pay attention to how people are moving, pay attention to their energy, right? And then pay attention to what kind of things, how they react to other situations that's not you. Because this just goes to prove that just because it's you, it doesn't put you past the crabs in the barrel mentality. The only thing that you can do to avoid it is to avoid those types of people altogether. Let's keep going.
Pookies, they don't think things through. They have sometimes an animalistic instinct, and even animals don't even have that instinct many times. But you see it you can see it in certain communities, right? And you need to understand that when you're around people you think are your friends, when something happens and they can't figure it out, violence is sometimes the only answer, and it leaves a lot to be desired. Get out of that situation today. Talk to your kids, talk to your nieces and nephews, all right? And get around people that have something to lose. Because when you're around low achievers, when you promote yourself to hang around low achievers, they do exactly what they're supposed to do.
Exactly what they're supposed to do. Stop hanging around low vibrational people when, especially if you have something to lose. Listen, I put the link down in the chat if anybody else wants to come up and talk about this. If you have any other information, y'all, I got a lot more. We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. We just getting started. But I think that this is the time now. Matter of fact, I think in Jamaica, they have put a ban on any kind of music that promotes violence. This is the time that we need to stop promoting that stuff, y'all. And I hear the argument all the time about the music. Oh well, it's not us that's buying the music. It's not us that's pushing the music, but it's us that's performing the music, and it's us that try to emulate that. It's only us that try to emulate what we see and what we hear in the music. Let me tell y'all another sad story. Called up one of my coworkers the other day, right? And we were talking about something about work, obviously, but somehow her child or something came up in the background while she was working from home, and it made me think about my 6-year-old. I got a 6-year-old too, and all of this good stuff. Do y'all know what this lady told me? She said that she was absolutely appalled when her 6-year-old came home. 6 years old. Her 6-year-old came home talking about twerking. A 6-year-old talking about twerking. Let that sink in for a second. 6 years old talking about twerking. That's trash culture to me. Hanging out the window with your ratchet friends. That's trash to me. Shout out to Gabrielle. She says, absolutely, watch people's patterns, the type of things they choose to talk about, the company they keep, their attitude and beliefs, and choose wisely. When people show you who they are, believe them, and don't sit around and keep giving them chance after chance to make themselves be something that you want them to be when it's something that they're not. Fishing Spot says, I agree. Avoidance is important to protect one's family, but man, I'm the type who will try to pour into someone until the very end. In Fishing Spot, we need more people like you. We need more people like you. But this is the problem. I grew up around horses, right? Grew up around horses with my granddaddy and my uncle. And y'all, the saying is absolutely true that you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. You cannot make it drink. You can stand there all you want to. You can yell. You can yank on the lead rope as long as you want to. You will not make that horse drink. I remember one time I came in from riding, man, and I mean, I rode for hours. And not only did I ride for hours, but I rode hard. And when I came to put my horse up, she would not drink any water. And I'm sitting there, I know you tired. I know you just had a rough day. Drink some water. And guess what I did? I was wasting my time trying to get her to drink water when she didn't want no water. Jamaica has a ban against music promoting drugs and violence. Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all, we could go on about this for hours. For hours and hours and hours. Now, let's see. It was something that I wanted to read to y'all. Y'all, my wife, Gabrielle, she she has been on top of this story. Do you understand? And she has been helping your boy out. Now, let me just point out some of the injuries that she had, right? A broken neck, and her spine was cracked. She had been beaten. In order to break somebody's neck, y'all. And y'all, shout out to people on the internet, because people on the internet, they jumped right into action to find these people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all, you can't hide from the internet. You can't. You cannot hide from the internet. People will find you. You got to be careful about what you post. All of that stuff, man. Because once it's out on the internet, that's it. It's out there. I don't care how much you try to private post. I don't care how much you try to delete them. Nobody, people can find you. You're not going to hide. Now, again, y'all, this trash culture has got to be stopped. It has got to be ended. The perception of many of our people have got to change. And it's only going to change if we do it. Because let me tell you something. If we stop accepting it, they'll stop making it. Y'all heard about the YSL thing, Young Thug and Gunna and all of them. People talking about pray for Gunna and Young Thug and all this. And y'all know I'm a pastor. I believe in prayer. But these people are malicious. Deleting people for no reason. Robbing old people for no reason. Y'all, that's not what's up. And it's not anything to be glorified at all. Glorilla is not to be glorified at all. I don't care how catchy it is. It has to stop. Listen, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, they're mothers now. They push that music to y'all, but they don't want their kids listening to it. They don't want their kids to see them like that, right? That should tell you everything you need to know right there. Not only that, y'all, but Dennis Sperling, he did a review on this from a legal perspective. So did the lead attorney. Thank you so much, sir, for dropping by and blessing the stream. And y'all, all of this stuff is out here. I don't want to keep rambling and go over things that's already been done, but I really want to get the message out there, y'all, that once you hit a different level, your life has got to change. Once you hit a certain level of success, you cannot do the same things that you used to do. You can't move the same way. And y'all, sometimes you cannot, most of the time, you cannot take everybody along with you for the ride, because I promise you they will weigh you down, i.e. MC Hammer, i.e. Mike Tyson. They will weigh you down, pull you down, and then once you come down, they're not going to be able to help you back up. They're going to sit there looking crazy. Absolutely. It's not cool. You know, people would be getting glorified for having a short temper and being ready to, just jump off and pop off at anybody for any little thing. It's not what's up. But y'all, I think that's all for tonight. I want to know what y'all think. I need y'all to share the video. I need y'all to like the video. And I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. I think last time I checked, I only had one. I was only one away from 3,000. Oh, one more thing. Oh, let me see what Fish Spot says. People like that are usually the most insecure around women, to a humorous and pathetic level. Facts. Which is why they have to resort to bad measures. Yo, absolutely facts, man. But y'all, I forgot to do something earlier, and I want to give a big shout out to this video's sponsor. And today's video is sponsored by Zelani's Cosmetics Beauty Beyond Skin. Listen, let me see if y'all can see it. Do y'all see that? Y'all, if y'all were on the stream last week, this is what my beautiful wife brought me. And y'all, this lady, she sent us some products to try, and they were absolutely amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Did I hit 3K? Oh, early congrats on 3K. Shout out to Fisher Spot, man. I appreciate you. Y'all, look up Zelani's Cosmetics, please. Here it is. Right here, Zelani'sCosmetics.com. I promise you, if you want to spoil yourself with a nice bubble bath, ladies, men, sometimes you might want one too. Y'all, do yourself a favor and hit up Zelani's Cosmetics. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. But y'all, that's all we have for tonight. It's your boy JD, aka Mr. December, and I want y'all to remember, no matter where you are, no matter what time of the year it is, no matter what time zone you are in, it is always summertime in New York, y'all. Peace.
This is too smooth. I honestly didn't even really want to say anything on this, but that's what the people want. That's what I came here for. So we're gonna get into it. I like my coffee black, wife too. Don't turn this to no controversy. It's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off it ×2. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly right. I'm the voice of your prototype. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? It's too cool. Get the drop tops out. Summertime and then why? Get the fits right. Bottles over here. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? I'm talking 6 a.m. tea times. 18 with the mayor talking land banks. I waited for it, gotta get mine. Snack a seat up at the table if my man can't. Heading to a meeting worth $1 million with no briefcase. Just my mind in a free state. I got a plan through a vision, but it takes time. I'ma make mine. Summertime and then why? Yeah. Summertime and then why? Yeah. You know the drill by now. Summertime and then why? Get everything together, get the squad together, get the gang together. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why? Started in the back office, now I run the front. Call the shots, make the deals, know the deal, know what's up. Too much for the books, then I put it in a tuck. Too much for the tuck, then I give it to my love. Once I make $1 million, man, $1 million won't be enough. Watch me fake the struggle while I get it off the hush. Now it's JetBlue miles, Rolex dials, frowns turn to smiles. Summertime and then why? Now as it comes to an end. Summertime and then why? And the falls upon us. I want you to bring that energy. Summertime and then why? And run that thing back. Yeah. Until next year. Summertime and then why? Yeah. And why? Summertime and then why? Yeah.